Once upon a chilled Friday, playing the Euro Truck Simulator with the guys because we were staying in our lane, literally. In other words, too broke to come up with a weekend plan. There's something therapeutic about Euro Truck Simulator. It's not a game, but hours tick away with just you, a haulage truck, and open highway. No rhyme or reason. In the interest of protecting the parties concerned on this particular Friday, I will call this squad Athos, Porthos, Aramis, the three musketeers. Just like the legendary squad, this one too could be split into the charmer, the drinker, the fighter, and the mastermind. The cast. Porthos is the fighter, the man with a hot sword in a world full of butter sculptures. He's a man of action, not words, quick to swing his fists. Not only does he finish fights, he also starts them. Aramis is the charmer, a real ladies' man. He's roguish, daring, and caring, just like a gummy bear. Sometimes we call him Mr. Steal Your Bay, because as long as there's no ring on that finger, it's anybody's game. And sometimes, not even that can stop him when he's on the prowl. Athos is the drinker. The man always has a beer mug in hand or scheming a plan of how to get his next glass. You can get him to go along with anything as long as he won't be drinkless. Athos tried to borrow a soft loan from Aramis, who promptly stated that he didn't have any to spare. End of story, right? Wrong. This story was just beginning. In the time it takes to say the word catfish, Athos had created a Mademoiselle Milady de Winter character with a complete social media profile and a web influencer rating. "What is this?" remarks Aramis as he opens his phone to find some highly risque photos from one Milady de Winters. Another message pops in from Milady de Winters apologizing for the inappropriate photos that were meant for her boyfriend's eyes only. Oops, wrong number. "No harm done," Aramis texts, assuring her a fine figure of a woman such as herself deserves to be worshipped. Wistfully, his only regret is that it is not at his altar that her body is worshipped, and how envious he is of the man who conducts her communion, eats of the flesh, and drinks her wine. Aramis is in his element, texting up a storm as he scrolls through his image gallery for inspiration, eyes on the prize. He learns how Milady de Winters is a final year varsity student with a boyfriend whose name is also Aramis. Taking that as a sign to help out a fellow Aramis, he texts his willingness to assist a fellow namesake. It's in the name's rulebook, after all. The coup de grace is when Milady de Winters admits that her Aramis has been distracted in the administration of his affections, and the risque pictures had been intended to rouse some excitement, as she felt like a goddess whose chief priest become an atheist. As Aramis considers himself a gift to women, he suavely pledges, "Perhaps I could be of service." Milady de Winters sends a text message confirming her willingness to come over for Friday night Netflix and chill, subject to the availability of a taxi fare. All this while, I'm sitting smack dab right between Aramis and Athos, like the two thieves and Jesus at his crucifixion. Mbavambiri Jesu Pakati. Porthos is sitting on the floor closest to the PC monitor to better fiddle with the joystick as he badly maneuvers the truck through dangerous curves. I sip my cup of tea like that frog, not saying a damn thing, just nodding sagely like one who knows things and understands. Aramis turns to me and asks, "Should I transfer this foxy damsel money?" "I thought you had no money," I quiz back. "I have a small stash fund for emergencies," Aramis replies, making air quote gestures at emergencies. "It's your money," I tell him, and just like that, Aramis does a mobile money transfer to Milady de Winter's phone number. Porthos, on my other side, winks as he tilts his phone to show me the received funds transfer confirmation message gesturing me to secrecy. Smiling like a Cheshire cat, Aramis excuses himself. Later loses, I have a hot date with Destiny de Winters. He even borrows the last few drops of my prized imported cologne, smelling good and smiling good, if I do say so myself, as he disappears out the front door. As soon as Aramis leaves the house, Athos's phone starts ringing. Aramis's number. Athos answers the phone in a dull voice and tells Aramis the estimated time of arrival and where he can wait, while I try super hard not to break into laughter. Soon as Athos hangs up, he deletes the WhatsApp account, deletes Melody de Winter's Facebook and Instagram, removes the SIM card and breaks it into pieces, then throws it into the trash. As we set out to buy a bottle of Johnny Walker, Athos asks me, "How did you know this would work?" I laugh and laugh and laugh and reply, "Manners maketh man." The names are made up, but the drama is real. There's 3 in the title and 4 in the story.